In 155 BC, Rome received a strange diplomatic delegation from Athens. It was comprised of three philosophers, Carneades the skeptic, Critolus the Aristotelian, and Diogenes the Stoic. They were sent to convince Rome that Athens didn't need to pay a 500 talent fine that they were being ordered to pay. While the philosophers waited for the chance to address the Senate, they did what they did best. They lectured. Back then, three philosophers were a spectacle. The city's youth dropped everything to attend these heated lectures that covered politics and logic, ethics and science. This was pop culture entertainment at its finest. On one day of lectures, Carneades praised Rome's strong, unbending sense of justice. The very next day, he took back everything he said, denied that justice existed, and concluded that there was no such thing as truth. The mental gymnastics of playing both sides was shock and awe for the young Roman spectators, to whom this was their first opportunity to consider whether the universe would be consumed in fire, or which was the best form of government, or whether knowledge itself was possible. This was too much for Cato the Elder, however, who felt these so-called philosophers were ruining everything that made Rome special. A matter of days later, he had this delegation sent packing on a ship back to Greece. Now, he may have expelled the physical philosophers, but the seed they planted would grow, and he knew it. By the time of his great-grandson, Cato the Younger, no leading house was considered entirely cultured if it lacked its own tame philosopher. And what must have made Cato the Elder turn in his grave is that it would be his own great-grandson who fashioned himself as a remake of his great-grandfather that would be instrumental in spreading Stoicism deeper into Roman culture. And it would be Cato the Younger who was described as the perfect Stoic in the writings of other prominent philosophers for generations and centuries to come.